All right, everybody, welcome back to the Garden State Hip Hop Hour. It's your host, Rich. I'm here today with two very special guests. We got Cashburner 5000 in the building, and we got Doughboy.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Not DJ Doughboy, right? You said just
I mean, it's whatever. I wear a lot of hats, so sometimes putting the DJ thing kind of boxes it in to a certain degree.
And the most recent hat you had was producing Cashburner's whole recent project, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Doughboy did the whole thing.
So how did y'all two link up? Because like trusting your project for one person is a lot. A, it's a lot of responsibility for him, and B, it's a lot of trust on you. You know what I'm saying? So how do you decide, like, you're going to do this whole project for me?
You know, the crazy part is me and Doe know each other for like years. Just me bouncing around in the club. You know, he DJs in a lot of spots. So I've been making music for a minute. So I think I called him up at night and I just said, congratulations. I forgot what he did, but he made a post and I said, yo, my G, congratulations on that. And he had asked me like, yo, who does the production for you or whatever? I said, I get production from all over, but he was like, let's do some records, let's do some music. So one record ended up turning into a whole project, Roselle 07203, out now.
Yes, out now.
And how did you feel that he trusted you doing this whole project? Like, what was your mindset going into this?
I mean, it was organic. So it was like basically the story you said. And I'm just like, yo, because Cash had been giving me a lot of records and a lot of his projects. And I'm listening to him and I'm hearing where I could, make things better or I could improve things. And I'm just like, yo, who do your records? He's just like, yo, I buy them from here, I buy them from there. There was no like cohesive format to what he was doing and how he was approaching it. So I'm like, yo, whatever you giving them, I'll do it. Don't worry about it. So he was like, all right, let's get in the studio. So we did one record, and we did it in Staten Island, right? And J-Star Icon was there,
Yeah,
Haas was there.
Yeah.
And they was like, yo, this is fly. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm good with pinning hooks as well. So I pinned the hook, and I demoed it. And he was like, yo, you staying on the hook. And I'm like, I don't want to stay on the hook. And he was like, nah, you're staying on the hook. So that was the first record. Then I was like, yo, I got another record. Then we did two, and then one turned into two. Two turned into an EP. The EP turned into an album.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, yo, chill, we got a single, we good.
Yeah.
He like, nah, let's keep working. Then I'm like, all right, we're going to knock this EP out. We're going to do 3 to 5 songs, intro, outro. That's 7 joints, EP, we out.
What?
So then we got to 5 songs, then 6 songs. I'm like, yo, the EP's done, Cash, chill. He's like, nah, man, I want to keep working. So the EP turned into an album, and we still got mad bonus cuts and stuff that's not even released yet. Yeah. So it was just a whole organic thing, man.
That's dope.
Beautiful.
Did you have a certain sound you were looking for going into this album, or you were just kind of let's put some songs together and see what accumulates?
Oh, no, we had a certain sound. Like, he wanted to make it easy for, when I go, because I go to a lot of clubs and I meet a lot of different DJs, and a lot of different DJs is particular about playing certain records. So, running up a check, he produced, and Trap is jumping. The records those DJs can't turn down. They're going to play those records because that's what's going on in the club. So, but also, I still kept it me. You got songs like Lord's Words where I'm talking about my life and things I've been through. It's like my moment of clarity, what I'm really been through. There's more to the story of Cashburner. And then you got the love records that's me doing the female records. So it was just a well-balanced project, well-balanced album we did.
Yeah, that's fire. And so let's just rewind it back a little bit. Just tell us about yourself a little bit. Jersey is a big state. There's a lot of artists out here. Just give us a little bit about your story.
I'm from Roselle, New Jersey. I started making music around, rap in 2008, actually taking it serious 2016. 2012, I put out my first project, and then I wasn't serious. I thought it was a quick process. You make a mixtape, you pop in tomorrow. So I always had
Imagine.
I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm still running around, and then I ended up getting locked up, and I had to go through being on bail from the 2013 to 2014 up until the time I beat my case. So after I beat it, I went back to school. I ended up finishing my degree, and then I started taking the music serious again. So right now I'm on project number 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is this your favorite project you've done yet?
Yeah, it's my favorite project. I had fun working with Doug. Yeah,
now, I understand you said you started taking music serious in 2016. This is your first, or not your first, your favorite project. But what's the big difference between your first project where you finally put something together and now today with this project?
The growth in song making, the growth in my flow, the growth in as an artist. I did a lot of stuff doing shows. The music got better from 2012 to now. 2012, I was at a C. 2016 when I dropped Therapeutic Poetry. I was getting to like a C plus, B minus. I dropped 5,000 and Smile More. I'm at a B plus, and I feel like I'm at an A right now. So I gradually, got better.
Have you had influences along the way? Cause like, who did you grow up listening to, or was there anyone around here? Like,
I told the story. You know the funny part about it? I told the story on This Is 50. I grew up to a lot of West Coast music, so I didn't even know artists existed out here until like '98.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because my mother had me listen to Dog Pound, Pac, Snoop, and then like I went back and did the research on hip hop. So if you're talking about growing up, I listened to Pac, Snoop, Dog Pound, DMX, Jay-Z, 50, Nas, Buttons. You know what I'm saying? Jersey. You know what I mean? Artists, Queen Latifah.
Well, the growth then. So the growth. That's what I was trying to get to. The growth you had. It was just you? Like you just practicing and more experience, or did you take anything from people? Did you learn from people, like how to improve the music, improve the process?
Oh yeah. Like along the way when I first started, like my first engineer, Philly, he taught me how to count bars because I went in there and I just rapped like the whole song. So he taught me how to do that. And then as far as like flow and improving on my song structure, I gotta give a credit to Doe. Doe did all of that, man. To be honest with you.
You do what you do, man. You give me too much credit, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like having him by your side for this project gave you insight besides, like you said, like making songs for clubs and certain things like that?
I think, my flow is better. I think this is the best, my flow as far as my flow, best project. Learning how to do little things with my voice and making music, the energy and everything. Doe did all of that. And I think this is like some of the best production I've had in working with Doe.
Thank you.
It's cohesive. Like somebody told me, like, to listen to the project. It's like a cohesive project for it. Like you see the growth of each project.
Yeah. And how's been like the reception to the album so far?
Oh, definitely good. Well, we're gonna find out this week because I've been working with My Hip Hop Way. Shout out to Greg.
Hip Hop My Way, cuz.
Was it?
Hip Hop My Way.
Yeah, Hip Hop My Way. Yeah, I'm high. Don't mind.
You good?
Hip Hop My Way. So shout out to Greg and them. So they've definitely been working with me and everything as far as like getting the project everywhere. United Masters. I put it through and everything. But from people like in Jersey, people that have been hitting me on my DMs and everything, they think it's dope. So I'm getting like a good reception.
So what is like? You have concerts, you have shows, tours coming up, or you?
Yeah, I got
people
shows
see
coming
you?
up.
Can they find you?
Yeah, definitely. They rescheduled the date for the main. I'm opening up for Mano.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
And thanks. And then I got a show coming up in Connecticut next month. So I'm gonna say from end of this year to all 2020, you're gonna definitely see me a lot more performing out of town, a lot of different venues and everything. Because I got like a whole team now I'm working with. That's something I didn't have before, like to help me get further in my goals and everything.
Yeah, well, that's dope. And you said in 2016 again, you said that's when you took music serious. Like, what was the clicking point for you? That's like, I can make money doing this, or this is time for me to really get serious about this.
Life, when you do 24-hour lockup, and I was in that shit for, I'm talking about like 2 weeks, and then in and out of jail, and spending a lot of money to get a lawyer and not have a record and all that shit. Oh my bad. Not have all that. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you start taking things serious. You start taking life serious. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me want to take it serious.
Is that where you draw like your inspiration from? Was that time spent there, or is it other things going on in your life? Like
life. Growing up, no father in the house, single mother household. Finding myself as a man, just different things I was dealing with coming up as a kid. So I draw from that. I draw like my music has always been real reality-based music. I don't know how to be fake. I rap about things that I've been through. I rap about things that I've done. I rap about inspirational things. I'm versatile, so you're gonna get a lot. You get everything from Cashburner if you listen to my project. Something on there for everything.
And if someone came up to you right now and said, "Give me one song to listen off your album," what is it?
I like Level Up. Yeah, Level Up is energy. Yeah.
He made a face, so Doughboy made a face.
Yeah.
That's a lot of records. I mean,
but like sometimes you only got one shot. So if you're like your whole one shot was on the line, what song is it?
I like Level Up. It depends on who would ask, because everybody's looking for different things.
So to say just
a random person.
Like say you don't know me, I don't know you. I just like I happen to come across him. I'm like
you play at a radio station.
No, but I'm saying pretend I wasn't like I'm just a random person.
All right, so somebody
like someone just came up to you and you're like, oh, I do music, or they saw you somewhere. You're like, oh, what song should I listen to?
What song should I listen to? Oh wow, then I would either say like Jumpin', or either Level Up or Running Up a Check. It would definitely be something that knocks. So the minute you hear it, you like, oh, okay.
You gotta catch up
Okay.
there.
And then as they get deeper into the project, I would have them listening to the more introspective records. So you could see that it's well versed, and where he's coming from is coming from a very balanced place. That I wanted to really make sure that happened.
Yeah.
You know, so we did some records that are very introspective and coming from a very, very balanced kind of perspective, you know, because in every situation, in every aspect of life, you have your yins and your yangs. You have the trap, but you also have the downfalls and the things that happen in the trap that are not so favorable. And a lot of times we don't discuss those in music. We tend to lean on this Superman kind of thing that I am all powerful, I am rich, I am attractive, I am all of these things. We take nothing but wins and never losses. And that's never been life. So on this album, I did want to touch on some of the losses and some of the struggles as well as the benefits of living the life that he's lived.
Yeah.
So like you said, you gotta catch the ear right away before you give them something real.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's why we have radio hits and stuff like that. It's not always the best song or the real song. It's just like you said, the song that's catchy and a song that at least gets people's attention to let them listen further.
Yeah, I mean, it's like medicine. When you are giving medicine to children, and not to, say the masses of children, but you give your child some medicine and then you give them the candy, or you give them the candy and then you give them the medicine, because you want them to always go back and listen or go back and get the things that they need. Sometimes you got to give them what they want first.
Nah, bro.
And a lot of us, in our egocentric way of thinking, we want to give them what we feel that they need. But if they don't want that, they're never going to accept that. You understand what I'm saying? So you give them what they want and then say, yo, this is what you need. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're more receptive because you've already given them what they want. So they look at you from a perspective of saying, okay, yeah, I rock with him. So I'm a pay extra attention to when he says you need this. You see what I'm saying? So you want energy, you want entertainment, you want jump up, you want all of these things that create dopamine in your system, and that's more scientific. So you want all of those things. So you gravitate to those things, and then we give you what you need, and that's knowledge, that's perspective, that's the other side of the game, and those are the other records, and it creates balance.
Right.
So Cashburner's out here with digital dope.
Yeah, to a certain degree. To a certain degree.
But I appreciate you guys coming on. Again, Project Roselle, 07203.
Yeah, Roselle.
Okay,
07203.
I don't even know my zip code that well, so I'm like 07203. So that could be found where? Where can people find the music at?
On Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, Instagram.
And where can they see you at? You have any, or if events coming up, or if somebody wants to
stay tuned. We're going to check my Instagram out, Cashburner 5000. My website, Cashburner 5000. Everything will be up on there. And salute to the team. Shout out to my business partner, Dave. He in the building.
Yeah.
You know
Shout out Dave, a veteran too.
Shout out to Rich, man. Garden State Park. Appreciate the platform, man.
Yeah, of course, man. I appreciate you guys coming up. Again, Roselle 07203.
07203.
07203. Spotify, Tidal, iTunes, Apple, SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook. Google it. You'll find it everywhere.
Out now.